In a report by darkreading.com on January 13th that states that Kaspersky researchers reported today that a series of attacks against small and medium-sized businesses has led to major cryptocurrency losses for the victims. BlueNoroff, an advanced persistent threat, an APT group that's part of the larger Lazarus Group associated with North Korea, is behind a series of attacks against small and medium-sized companies that has led to serious cryptocurrency losses. These Korean cybercriminals have had a very profitable year in 2021, launching at least 7 attacks on cryptocurrency platforms that extracted nearly $400 million worth of digital assets last year. The SnatchCrypto campaign targets organizations that deal with cryptocurrencies and smart contracts, decentralized finance and blockchain, and financial technology industry in their work. The target of the SnatchCrypto campaign are not limited to specific countries or continents. According to the telemetry information, it was discovered that victims from Russia, Poland, Slovenia, Ukraine, the Czech Republic, China, India, the US, Hong Kong, Singapore, the UAE, and Vietnam were amongst these victims. The startup cryptosphere was chosen by cybercriminals for a reason. Startups often receive letters or files from unfamiliar sources. For example, a venture company may send them a contract or other business-related files. These APT actors use this as bait to make victims open a macro-enabled document. As most cryptocurrency businesses are small and medium-sized startups, they cannot invest a lot of money into their internal security systems. The criminal understands this and takes advantage by using elaborate social engineering schemes. In this campaign, the attackers attempted to manipulate the victims by pretending to be an existing venture capital firm. Researchers saw the names of more than 15 venture businesses used in these attacks, but believe that the actual organizations have nothing to do with the threat. These attackers sent these startup employees a full-featured Windows backdoor with surveillance functions, disguised as contracts or another business files. These researchers said that if the files are open on a device connected to the internet, another macro-enabled document would be obtained to deploy the malware. This malware sends the target's general information and PowerShell agent to the attackers, creating a backdoor. From there, BlueNoroff deploys additional tools, including keyloggers, screenshot takers. Then they monitor the victims. After weeks or months of tracking, the attackers find a prominent target and use that data they've collected to steal a large amount of cryptocurrency from them. Also, having found a prominent target that uses a popular browser extension to manage crypto wallets, for example, the MetaMask extension, they replace the main component of the extension with a fake version. So what can you do to protect yourself? As a user, make sure that you are vigilant for social engineering tactics by email, SMS, or voice. Make sure you update your devices. Update your software through only approved sources. Do not store all your crypto in the same location. Use different wallets. And keep yourself informed about the threats that are out there. If you work in one of these organizations, here are some tips for you. Number 1, provide your staff with basic cybersecurity hygiene training, since many of these attacks use phishing or other social engineering techniques. Carry out cybersecurity audits of your networks, and if you have any, remediate any weaknesses discovered in the perimeter or outside or inside your network. The injection of this extension is very hard to find manually unless you're very familiar with the MetaMask codebase. However, modifications of the Chrome extension leaves a trace. The browser has to be switched to developer mode, and then the MetaMask extension is installed from a local directory instead of the online store. If the plugin comes from the store, Chrome does enforce a digital signature validation for the code, and it guarantees the code integrity. So if you're in doubt, check your MetaMask extension and Chrome settings right now within your organization. Also, Install anti-APT and EDR solutions out there, enabling threat discovery and detection, investigation, and timely remediate incidents. If you do not have an MSSP or a SOC team with access to the latest threat intelligence, regularly upskill your team and provide them professional training so they can detect these vulnerabilities. For more detailed information, I will leave a link in the description with more of the technical information. For right now, that's all we have. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget, practice safe cyber. Until the next time.